collectively grouped together and were forced to follow the first road that you came upon because a veil of fog was pushing you ahead. You guys accepted the beckoning of two children into a large home for safety, and once again, you found yourselves in a place that you didn't quite expect to be in. For this house ended up being haunted. The children were mere ghosts themselves, and you uncovered a plot most foul. The man of the house had cheated upon his wife with the nanny, yielding a bastard babe. The wife found out. She fell into a cult, as you do, ended up sacrificing the baby after killing the nanny and her husband, only for the young Walter to turn into an insatiable monster lurking in the depths of the home. After some frights, some fights, and a harrowing escape later, you work together to lay down the bones of the young children along with the nanny, allowing their spirits to finally rest. Uh, doing the only thing that you were able to do in the strange land, you continue down the road, finally coming upon a village known as Barovia. Here, you met an elderly woman selling some interesting pies, a brother and a sister who were still reeling from their father's death, a priest who had his vampire spawned son locked below the church, a mother whose daughter seemed to have ran away, and a half abandoned village attempting to recover from an attack a few nights ago. A few of you ate some pie. You promised the brother Ismark that you would accompany his sister Irina to St. Andrew's Church in the town of Valakai to keep her safe from the devil's Strahd. Keynes ended up spilling his own blood to help test Doru and see whether or not he can resist the temptation of freshly drawn blood. And you guys were able to reunite him with his priest father, Donovich. With his father, priest Donovich, either way works. And you cleared out a few of the homes that still had a lingering zombie infestation. The last night in Barovia, you all had a shared dream pointing you towards the Seer Pools to meet with Madame Eva. Agreeing to see what the dream was all about, you guys left the village with Irina in tow. This time, with a destination in mind, you head towards the town of Valakai by way of the Seer Pool. Along the road, you fought some wolves, with Seb surprising the party and skinning a few of them and deciding to crack open their skulls and collect their brains. You came upon some scouts looking for a family, discovered the weapons cache that Doru had pointed you to, subverting a fight thanks to Quaint's quick thinking and maneuverability. And for the first time, you guys met Strahd von Zarovich himself. After a brief, condescending yet somewhat pleasant conversation, you guys part ways and continue towards the Seer Pool. You rescued a raven from a Strix before finally arriving at the Vistani encampment, where you met with Madame Eva and had your fortune read by way of the Taroka deck. After the reading, you all joined in a storytelling game around a fire, with Rua coming out with the highest number of correct guesses and winning the pot. You guys all took a long rest for the evening, trading watches to ensure your party's safety. Then you set off, continuing your journey, and found some abandoned ruins of what was once a watchtower. Here, Rothon had discovered a broken dragon medallion and had recognized the mark of the Morning Lord upon some of the graves. Shortly after, while crossing a bridge, the party came upon a ghostly figure. Brief conversation uncovered that he was a knight of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and directed you to yet another settlement by the name of Arganyavost Holt, should you oppose Strahd. Then, he let you pass over the bridge. You found a clearing. There was an old stone slab in the middle of a clearing, bearing a carving atop of it. It's in this clearing, with the sun at its highest point of the day, that you guys are standing. And it's where we pick up.
Quick tech question. Is anyone else's
Yes.
Roll20 stuck in Spanish?
The fuck?
No.
What did you do?
I'll deal with it. I'll just translate this.
How?
Click your username at the top right of the page. I think that it happened to me before, but it was in French. But yeah, once you're logged in, click your username at the top right of the page, and then scroll down to preferences, and there should be right underneath that language drop down.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. Were you rolling for funsies?
Yeah, I was seeing the 3D dice.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. Where do we go? Okay. So after having kind of investigated this clearing, you didn't really find anything of interest other than the slab with a carving. I believe it's a raven with like a 3-pointed star on it. You guys continue along the road, still heading towards Valakai. Pass between a patch of dark woods, and the air here is pretty much quiet as the grave. There's no bird calls, no wind rustling the leaves. The trees are standing perfectly still in the unnerving silence. Oh, sorry. Why did I do that? And that's where he found the carving on the stone slab, which was a raven over a 3-pointed star. Start here. There we go. My bad. Brushing the rust off. There we go. The road soon emerged from the woods once more, veering between two hills. Before long, it bends to the north, hugging the base of a mountain. As you guys are walking, both Rothon and Thed, you guys kind of have an unnerving feeling that something is close by. It might be following you. It might be hiding in the woods. You just feel like you're being watched. After a few moments, you notice two darker figures darting between the trees. They look humanoid and caked in some sort of gray mud.
Interesting. How far away are they?
They're probably like 10. They're darting back and forth between the trees. So at any given point, they're anywhere from like 10 to 25 feet away from you, depending on which trees they're running towards.
That's pretty close. Not thrilled on that.
Kill 'em all.
Oh, probably let the group know. Hey, we got something.
What are we currently doing? Camping?
You guys are walking down the road. You're heading towards Valakai. Sorry, I kind of just ran through everything.
Oh, okay.
Wait, which way?
Which direction? You guys are heading northeast on the road.
I'm gonna. My character's gonna bend down to the grass and then send out what looks to be a pink stripe forward. And it's just gonna slither towards that way.
What? Just released a pink worm? Very confused.
What happened?
Is it heading just north?
Yeah, it's heading
or...
towards the direction of the mud people.
Okay.
Did we rest recently? Should I have all my spell
You guys
slots?
did not rest.
Okay,
I thought
So we're kind of like towards the end of the day.
I thought we rested at the watchtower. I thought we spent the night there.
I thought that
Yes,
was
you haven't
short
rested
rest.
since the watch.
I don't think we've done anything since then, have we?
I don't know. I'm down a spell slot for some reason. Let's see.
Fuck it. Just take a long rest.
No, it's okay. I did Expeditious Retreat. I just looked back at the roll history. No big deal.
Okay, gotcha.
It's probably just one of my warlock spots, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, cool.
I'll get it back. Why did I hear Badoop? Sorry. Okay, so mud people ahead of us moving in between the trees coming towards us.
They're darting back and forth between the trees. Currently, only Rothon and Theb would have noticed them because of their passive perception.
Theb did notate it to everybody.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, separate.
Okay. I gotta also figure out what color my hair is right now.
Purple.
I don't have. That's not an option. Damn, then I can get there quicker. Maybe it's time to me. So, Rothon, Theb, are they coming towards us? Or maybe if they point it out, can I look myself and see if they're coming towards us? Specifically, I know they're darting back and forth, but
Would you guys have pointed it out to the party?
Yeah. Theb did.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So they don't look like they're coming towards you. They definitely seem like they're watching you. And then you see Rua bend down with a pink thing,
like
moving away from her.
Is it like a pink glow going away from you? Rua?
A little bit.
Like you just like.
But it's very, very faint.
Is that Rua? You like sensing them, Rua? What are you doing?
She's not paying it. She doesn't seem to be responding.
A few moments later, you see the pink thing sliding forward. And it gets close to one of the figures, and you just hear like a guttural yell as the figure bounds away to the other side of the tree, looks around it, and looks towards you guys.
Like a scared yell? Or?
In that little mixture of chaos, could Rothon have kind of... Are we surrounded by trees and stuff like that, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Could Rothon have kind of just ducked off into the woods real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and roll just a stealth check to see. Are you trying to hide it from your party as well, or just the other figures?
Probably just the other figures, yeah.
You're like, okay. I'm sneaking off this way.
Yeah,
vanishing on us.
You slink off. Nobody really notices that you do. They're more preoccupied with thing 1 and thing 2 in the forest.
Yep, I only got 11 passive perception. I don't know where he went.
I want to fly up in the sky.
Everyone's just abandoning us.
Like a fucking bird.
Oh my god, so you are now.
And I am also going to stealth. Or try to stealth.
Okay.
I am a better stealther than Rothon.
You disappeared.
Jesus. Oh, she's gone.
We had a bird?
Owls don't make any noise.
Nothing.
Nope. True.
Ugh. The water in my drink is stale.
That's gross.
Ugh, that makes me so sad.
So Rua is zoned out. Theb said something, but is gone quiet. Rothon has vanished. Quaint flew up into the trees and vanished.
Yes.
I don't want to deal with shit.
This mud people screamed or guttural roared, but are they moving towards us, or are they just?
It moved to the other side of the tree where the pink thing had approached it, and it's standing there in what looks to be a defensive fighting stance.
Okay.
I guess
What do?
to you it would look like a fighting stance. Rothon would recognize it as more of a defensive fighting stance. And you just see its chest heaving in and out. And it's looking towards where the pink thing had approached it and kind of looking back towards you guys, darting back and forth. But it doesn't
What
seem to
do
be
I-
advancing.
Okay. Yeah, I did use my pact magic. Okay. Oh,
Now
well, no.
that the pink thing is closer, do I notice anything recognizable, or is it just is it human or humanoid?
Yeah. So from the distance, you could tell that they were humanoid shaped. You can tell that they are humans. They just look wild. They are caked in mud. There's so much mud, and their hair is so matted that it's hard to tell whether they're male or female. But each of them is holding what looks to be like a crude stone axe.
I'm gonna break out of my daze and just yell, "Hello!"
Hi.
You don't get a response from them.
How far away from
What
them
if
are
we
we?
wave? Yeah.
One of them is about 15, I would say 20 feet away. The
That's
other one is
closer, I thought.
closer at 10 feet
Oh.
away. The one that's 10 feet away is the one that ran to the other side of the tree when the pink thing had approached it.
They're way closer than I thought.
I want to set myself on one of the lowest branches of the tree that's still higher than they can reach.
Mhm.
I don't know how high the lowest branches of the tree actually are. Is there a way besides them scrambling up the trunk that they'd be able to reach me? Like, do the branches start at the ground, or do they?
They wouldn't be able to reach you.
Okay.
It's an older tree, lost most of its leaves, so they would probably see you if they looked up. But you are high enough; you're not within reach.
Okay.
Do
And
you speak common? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna hoo at them. Hoo.
Ooh.
Oh, owl!
That causes them to attack. Food.
Releases their arrows that they were hiding in their mud.
You hew at them, and the one that's underneath you, which is the same one that was approached by the pink thing, slowly looks up with wide eyes. There is an untamedness to them. They don't seem to you. They don't seem as domesticated as most humans tend to be. Is the best way I can describe it. Like they're more feral than you're used to.
You hear
Oh,
that?
they
You guys are
wildin'.
domesticated.
So I was looking for the word feral, but I got stuck. So
Domesticated.
I mean, it's
Ah,
like
yes.
if you see a dog, like a wild dog versus what you
I've
would
never
consider
heard
domesticated.
society being called.
I think the word is civilized. Yeah, I think the word is civilized.
Civilized. There we go.
Nope. You guys are domesticated now.
Oh, I'm a motion for the pink thing to come back.
Okay.
And then just take a step forward
Brew,
behind
what
the
is
tree
that
and just
pink
wave.
thing? It seemed very afraid of it.
What? Did you say something?
Yeah, the pink thing you let go into the ground.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Is that your friend?
No. Anyway, let's focus on that one, yes?
I believe I did see your friend when we were at the house a while ago.
I seem
Kane
to
is the only
have-
one who has seen
Yeah,
you.
I think I'm the only one.
God, that sounds.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. It was flitting in and out of your sleeves.
You're making this worse, John.
What?
God damn it.
You've
Just a
seen her
friend.
friend, the pink thing that she releases, flitting in and out of her sleeves previously.
Ah. Yes.
Nice.
I mean,
He's,
sleeves are your arms, right?
You just see it pop out of my sleeve and just wave and then just slither back in. They're human, but they're very feral.
Not domesticated.
Hmm. So, are we gonna try to talk to them?
You try to say hello then.
Okay. I'll start moving towards the closest one. Just my spear down, and just hail them like, "Hello."
When you call out hello, it turns towards you, plants its feet in the ground,
That's
stares at
not a
you,
good stance.
and raises its axe.
Could Rothon have knocked an arrow or been hidden behind a tree and just waiting for them to take any hostile action? He's holding an attack, just waiting.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Would you be focusing your attention more on one or the other?
Well, the one that got bit already is kind of jacked up, isn't it? Or looks like it is a little bit.
That got hit already?
I was gonna say, wait, did I miss
Or
something?
it got bit, right?
He
No.
got scared.
No.
Oh, okay.
It
I
just
thought he
got
got
scared.
bit. Okay,
Gotcha,
then
gotcha.
I probably would focus on. I would probably be tracking the other one.
Okay.
If I can, anyways.
As I get a
Got
little
it.
closer, are they like people covered in mud? Because you describe them as mud people.
But
Yeah,
Like
people caked in layers and
caked
layers
in mud.
of
Okay.
dry
Do I
and
still have the meat?
I'm within 10 feet. I'm gonna cast
yeah.
prestidigitation and clean their face.
Is that the meat from the pie?
It's gonna scare him.
I just collect food. I don't remember how many
You have wolf meat.
days. Yeah, I was gonna take
God.
out a piece of the wolf meat and like throw it onto the ground or something near one of the people.
Smart.
Near the person that I'm above.
Okay.
As John washes his face.
I'm really hoping they get really confused as to where this piece of wolf meat came from, because
Oh, I
owls
hooted
don't
him.
really throw wolf meat at people.
Yeah, right. They hear
I'm
a
like,
ooh, and then just a slab of wolf meat on the ground.
Just funk.
Unk.
So the wolf meat hits the ground and it turns and looks at the meat. And you can see a moment's it moves forward as if to grab it and then stops and looks back up as Kane is approaching it. And in that moment it looks back up is when the prestidigitation takes effect and his face is cleaned. You see that it is uh, a young adult human male. After cleaning the mud off of its face, you see that their skin is like red and irritated. It's scratched up, but it looks as if it's just been consistently like covered in mud. The mud has dried and essentially been ripped off of its face as it's running through trees.
Ouch.
You look like shit.
Hey, Thab.
Well, I don't think you
You
guys
just
see
do
it.
What do you do, bro?
Thab, I think these guys need some like medical help. You got some more good
Food.
berries?
Oh, berries. Jesus, I had a fuckload of them. Yeah.
He just starts pelting berries
Yeah.
at them.
I think were they bananas? I think they were bananas.
Yeah, they were
They were
bananas.
bananas.
Little mini bananas.
Yep.
Can I have one?
You have so many bananas.
All right, I'll
I'm gonna
take
be
one.
honest, I didn't picture them as actual bananas. I pictured them as like those little like tiny banana candies.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
They're like
the
little
Yeah,
Nike,
yeah.
tiny
whatever they
banana.
were.
Mechanized,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
yeah.
I'll
Yep.
just take one of those from Theb and toss it next to the wolf meat. And like gesture towards it for them to have it.
With
I'm
its
a
axe still.
gesture.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna approach Kane and then take one of the bananas from Theb and then make a show of actually eating the banana to show that maybe they think it's poisonous.
The figure still has the axe raised in the air, and you can see like that labored breathing is like kind of increasing as their eyes get a little wider, wider, and it kind of inches forward and moves forward a little bit. And it moves forward a little bit more. And at the moment, it starts to bend down to grab the meat. Rothon, you see the other one start moving forward. It's now 15 feet away from the others. It moves forward about 5 feet.
Do we see the other one?
Axe is going up into the air. It is currently behind a tree.
So we don't see it.
I would say from her vantage point, Quaint would see it. But being that you guys were just giving it the meat and you pressed digitation, like it's kind of off to the side a little bit, so you guys wouldn't see it down on the ground.
So the one, there's one that's going for the food, and that's the one right beneath Quaint. And then there's one that was the 5 feet away that is raising its axe towards the one that's going for the food.
Yeah, here, let's do this. Just to give you guys more of a visual, if you don't mind putting your characters on here so you can move them. Yeah, so you'd be like right about here-ish. Quaint, you would have been up here is kind of what I had if you're right above them. And Rothon, I had kind of, if you were sneaking around them, up in this area here.
Where are they exactly? Over here?
Yeah, so this is the one that
Okay.
you had drawn a bead on. Or I guess you could have even been on the other side, whatever you would have done.
I'd probably be over here, yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
So the other one would have been this one, so they're behind those trees currently. And then this one was the one that the Rua's pink thing went off to.
Slithered.
And these are both equally dirty, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And this one
don't
has the
mind the
axe, too.
tokens. They're just random tokens.
And this is the one that has the raised axe, right?
Yes, this one had just dropped its axe down as it reached forward to the food. This one started approaching, raising its axe up into the air.
I throw food at this one's face. I throw another thing of meat at this one's face.
And you're trying to hit its face, correct?
Well, I was trying to hit it like on the ground, but like some way to like startle it from advancing any further.
Is Quaint able to see that one?
Yeah, I'm up in the tree.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm probably more like this.
For targeting, I'd say just roll a, I don't know, I guess just a dexterity check to see if you're able to like throw it at his feet or if you throw it in his face. Yeah, it lands at its feet and it kind of like stops and backs up for a moment, looks wildly around.
Falling meat.
Well, it doesn't pay as much attention. Like it hears and sees something hit the ground and it immediately looks up. It's not paying too much attention to what it is on the ground, more so where it's coming from.
How is meat falling from the sky?
It's truly a blessed day.
Rodon's just gonna wait and keep.
And
keep his attack
he locks
authority.
eyes right on you. Wait.
Well, that's fine. I already hooed. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm stealthing.
No. I was just seeing if he could figure out.
Oh,
who you were.
okay.
It was the one below you who had looked up and seen you initially.
Yeah.
But now this one sees you.
Okay, so
Does he say anything?
He just moves forward.
Well, I'm going to swoop down to the ground and do. He still has his axe raised, right?
Yes.
And do a attack on his axe.
Okay.
With
for
my
attacking them.
It's just aggressive.
on his axe, not on him.
That's still aggression.
Oh,
It doesn't
geez.
matter.
I'm about to fight.
You whack the handle of his axe and cut his axe in half.
Okay, and then
It's
I
impressive to do with a rapier.
right. I don't know
Yes.
how you do it. What? Oh,
Stab
it
right through
was
They were
the middle
not
of a knot.
very sturdy axes.
Looking like a 7 days axe right now. Stone axe.
Yes. I mean, that's literally, yes.
It's like a
Does
twig.
It's a very,
does he show any action, like reaction to that?
he does. That happens, and you just hear, and he like looks up at the axe and drops the little piece, and then does a little like, and then the other one that's bending down snatches the meat, looks up, looks around for his buddy, and gives him a little, and then starts backing away with the meat in hand.
Oh man, look what you done. You gave a mudman anxiety.
I just didn't want him to be attacked. I just took away his attack.
We have no
And
idea
this
what
one is-
language they were speaking.
Nope. This one is backing away from you. If you have an
I
opportunity,
don't want to attack
take
him. I
it.
just wanted to make
Okay.
sure that he wasn't going to attack his friend while he was getting the meat because his axe was
Yeah.
raised.
You were saving his friend.
I was saving his friend, okay?
And he sidesteps and picks up the meat that you threw off of the ground. And then they both retreat
I sheathed my rapier.
back into the trees.
Job well done. Put my hands on
Interesting.
my hips and shake my body, shake off like, ooh, I did such a good job. I killed their axe.
Almost started a war.
Nah, he had no idea what was going on. See?
What the hell was that?
I think those were called non-domesticated humans.
Oh.
Civilized. Human. Yeah, civilized. Okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry, Shauna.
as interesting as that was.
No. I mean, it works that you would say that too.
Yeah.
So,
First time I've
or
heard
sorry, not
a
you.
full
Quaint
set
would say
of
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyone have any idea who those people were?
I just said they were non-domesticated humans.
I get that, but where'd they come from? Where are they going? Are they
Where
gonna
they
come back with
from,
more?
Cotton Eye Joe? Well, I could go fly. I can fly and see
You
if I
should
can
probably
see them
track them.
still. Okay. Well, I fly up in the sky and I track them, or try to track them. What do I need? Perception? I suck at perception.
Let's see. Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just flying around like, "Hey, yo, where'd you go?"
I can be stealthy.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check followed by a survival for tracking.
Oh,
Rohan, did you see any more of them?
I don't see shit.
I
Jeez.
didn't see. I only saw those two.
Hmm.
That's it.
Can you look around to see what they were doing?
Looking around, you don't. There's no like camp. There's no campfire. You see like scuffling footsteps that just look like from when they were running around. I don't know. They were just running around in the forest. It looks like.
Weird.
Maybe we should get going before more come.
I'm gonna run up this tree.
I come back and I'm like, yeah, I didn't see where they went. I don't
Is-
even
You-
need you telling me, Shauna, to know that I did not see anything with a
Yeah.
one.
Is this the tallest tree around?
It is. Quaint.
run
When
up it.
you get back, you see Quaint just, or not Quaint. Kane just chilling at the top of the tree.
What are you doing there, huh?
I'll look around to see if I see any like signs of like a village or like fire.
Like with your elf eyes.
I'm not an elf.
like-
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Oh, I'm not good at these.
The worst thing
Yep.
is that I'm actually good at survival.
I'm not good at these
Oh,
at
there's
all.
a lot of trees.
All right, I'll just run down.
What were you looking for?
Like looking to see if there's like signs of a village or something nearby.
Oh,
Did
could
you,
I?
did you
could
track
I
them?
do it? No, I didn't see anything except for trees. But I didn't
That's
look
what I
for
saw.
villages. Should I look for villages?
Yeah, just go do like a patrol. Like go sweep outwards at like 20-foot radius, looking for a village.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Weird, I
Uh,
do have nature.
Oh yeah, we
you
have a druid.
nature?
Nature and survival. It's like I'm a druid.
Yeah, I have
Well, I have
survival, but not
survival, but
perception.
I rolled really shitty. Shauna, I'm gonna do another sweep. This time, not looking for the things, but looking for any like buildings that pop out of trees or like clearings that may hold a village or something. Is that a
Look at the
perception?
mud
I don't
huts.
even see Theb on
Yes,
the map
ma'am.
right now. He vanished. Theb doesn't exist
Flying
to me.
around, you do catch two things that stick out within the woods. Off to kind of about southwest-ish, there is what looks like a small plume of smoke. Uh, it doesn't look like it's a huge fire or anything. You can probably guess that it's some sort of campfire that's set up, but small. And then northwest-ish, the fog gets a little bit thick, but you do see kind of two large rectangles jutting out of the fog at different angles, almost as if they come together in some sort of V shape.
Upside down? Or
No.
okay.
So it's just like the angle of like the rectangles looks like they would come together and meet below the fog somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll fly back and I'll explain this to the group. And then ask, did you leave to survival or are you still here?
I could lead the survival, but you guys are looking for these things, and I would be looking to avoid them. Is the problem?
Why?
I don't want to deal with this shit. So I mean,
But then you have so many good berries you can give them.
I don't do a deal with this shit. I was avoiding these things, attempting to.
You
Maybe you can
avoid the shit
introduce.
out of them. You see little
No,
tracks
no,
on the ground and
no.
you turn the fuck around. You're like, nope, not today.
So I go
Maybe
in the
we're
We're
direction
gonna get
he's
to our
turning away
destination, but we're
from.
not gonna deal with that shit.
They're very dirty, Theb. Maybe you can introduce them to candles.
Maybe they have wax.
Ow!
Maybe they got bees.
That's true.
All of the bees here suck.
Maybe theirs don't. They were one with nature. Do you see how much mud was on them?
No,
They
they're
were
just
like
filthy.
you.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
It kind of is. Look at your feet.
We're going to Valakai, right?
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yep.
Okay.
Which way is that?
Screw these mud people. Let's just move on. I don't think they have anything of value to us.
All right, we should probably keep an eye out for them then. Still, as we go, maybe
Yeah,
they'll follow us.
we'll keep an eye out, although based on how quickly their weapon kind of
Not much of a threat. Well, what if those were just like the farmers? They're going back to get their warriors.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah, let's go. Which way?
Well, I tell you about the southwest plume of smoke and the northwest two rectangles jutting out of the fog at different angles in a V shape.
We're supposed to be going north, right?
You're supposed to follow the old Slavic road.
Are we still on the road?
I think we got off the road slightly, didn't we? Or
A little bit.
We left to go get the thing, and then we got back on the road.
Have we made
Yes.
it? We made it to the gypsy camp already, right?
We're past
Yes.
that point, yes.
Past that. Did we cross the bridge?
Yes.
Yes, because we dealt with the ghost man who told us about going to see
Okay. Gotcha.
Godfrey. Let's just get back on the
So,
road.
but we haven't gone to the gate yet, right?
What gate do you mean,
That's on the map.
Sir Kane? Oh.
It's on the map. That's why I ask. I mean, I'm not bringing up the werewolf camp again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know
But
either.
the gate is for sure on the map. I don't know if we're supposed to know that, but have we gone past
Pretty
that
sure.
intersection?
We should go
is
see hi to the werewolves because I want to become a were
West,
owl.
west of the castle Ravenloft, there is a gate.
There we go.
You know, werewolf sucks in Ravenloft.
Well, yeah, Strahd can control werewolves.
Well, it also, there's other stuff that makes it real bad.
Yeah, there's not.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but like an owl who is also a wolf. Can you imagine a werewolf like growing wings when it?
It's not how that
when
works.
Shut up, John.
That's not how it's gonna work.
Shut up,
No.
Josh.
Let her
I can
dream.
have my dreams.
Should have just you could just become a barbarian and then you could fly.
I can literally
Yeah.
Fly
fly.
already.
Literally, I can fly.
Yeah, but if you want to be a were creature,
What the
then
fuck?
become a barbarian. You can fly.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can also just cast fly
Well, yeah, but
eventually. So, I'm guessing we haven't been at those gates yet, right?
No, you haven't seen the gate that is marked on the map.
Okay. So we need to keep heading north towards the buildings that Quaint saw.
Yeah.
That wasn't that was to the northwest, not northeast, right? So we're not. Did you see the castle, Quaint, when you were looking up there?
I just saw two Vs, one V, two towers.
You guys have seen the
seen it,
castle
right?
from basically yeah.
from everywhere,
So-
right? But like the fog.
You would have been aware of the castle, you would have seen it, but
Okay.
not clocked it because you were looking more for
Yeah.
like the
Settlement.
So,
people
so the
inside
building
other
with the
stuff,
V
yeah.
aren't the castle.
No.
Okay, so we go towards that.
Go towards the castle?
No, the V.
A V.
The V?
Yeah. Follow the road.
Who currently is holding the map? It's Kane, I'm assuming then.
Probably.
Correct. Kane rolled
Survival?
intelligence check. Just straight intelligence check.
Not a 1. Okay, what is this bullshit? 2 ones in a row.
wow.
Yeah, you're looking for a V building.
This is some bullshit.
Makes complete sense.
I blame the 3D dice. Turn that shit off.
I'm sure that's the issue.
That's what it is, Josh.
I don't know.
Right, so north, follow the road.
North,
Yes.
follow the road.
If for some reason those buildings are not on, like, towards, if the road does not lead towards the buildings, I'm going to still just follow the road.
Okay.
He's just gonna keep going north. He's just like, I don't care. There's no road here anymore.
No, I'm following the road. That's specifically what I'm doing. Even though we're off the road right now, apparently.
All right. So you guys, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay. Yeah, you guys follow the road. And it's probably about 20 to 30 minutes uninterrupted travel. And then you guys noticed as the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. There's huge iron gates that hang on the stonework, and dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. You see 2 headless statues of armed guardians that flank the gate. Their heads are now lying among the weeds at their feet. And they just greet you with silence. They're not attached to a wall. It's just large gates sitting there. But as you guys approach them, the gates swing open, screeching as the hinges move.
Is it like an actual wall, or they're just gates here?
Just gates.
We could walk around them if we wanted to.
Huh.
The hell just puts gates in the middle of nowhere?
Maybe there was
Mm.
walls at some point.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble and just toss it between the gates.
I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit.
Oh,
Ignore all of
Okay.
that you heard about the gate. I was reading about the wrong gate.
okay.
You guys approach this gate and you recognize it as the gate that you first saw when you came into Barovia, which is what I just described. So when you guys first came into Barovia, you passed through a gate in the fog with the heads fallen off. Right around there is where you guys found like the skeleton of the horse and went around that big circle. Does that sound familiar?
I think so.
Where it was like a stuff etched in the trees and you follow the path. A couple of you got
We got sick because of the fog.
yes, exactly.
Okay, I remember. I remember what you're talking about.
So these ones are reminiscent of those first ones that you had passed. Um, After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. Um, there are what the fuck is going on? You see that these gates open as you approach them, but they're slightly off the road a little bit. The map itself seems like it wasn't created accurately.
Hmm.
Because where the gates are, the road splits and it looks like this road leads up towards Castle Ravenloft. The road that you are trying to take veers slightly off to the left a little bit.
And we make our way to the other way. We're just
So
getting
it looks like
popular.
whoever drew the map put the gate in the wrong spot.
Hmm.
So when you look at the map, the gate is on the road that leads to the left. Standing here at this fork in the road, the gate is actually on the road that leads to the right, that leads up to Castle Ravenloft. Does that make sense?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So there's no gate to the road to the left.
Correct.
That's weird.
Maybe they were dyslexic. Maybe they didn't know what they were writing.
Wait, no, baby girl.
It's really weird.
Goodbye.
Mars died.
Oh no.
Oh, Mars. But you guys are able to follow along the road itself that you were already on.
Hey, Quaint,
Yeah.
would you mind flying up and see if you could see anything along this roadway that's supposed to go to Valakai? Like
Sure.
any sort of towers in the distance or anything at all?
Sure. Do I need another perception check?
Um, Sorry, I'm trying to make sense. The map, every map that I see says the same thing, but the words tell me that it's the gate is heading towards Ravenloft, not the other way. So I'm trying to figure out the difference. What was it that you're trying to see?
What was it that I was trying to see?
If she flies up, could she look towards where the map is pointing towards Valakai and see if she can see anything that direction?
Got it.
Any sort of
Um,
building or anything?
Yeah, when you look that way, you see that you're closer to the rectangle shapes going down into the fog.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to go that way, right?
That's where Valakai is.
It's in the same direction where it looks like the map leads to Valakai. You don't see any sign
Okay.
of the city from here.
Well,
Okay. Well, I tell them that when I fly back down.
thank you.
You're welcome, Rathman.
Let's get going. I don't want to be near Ravenloft.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. You guys continue down the old Slavic road, and it transitions here from being a winding path through the mountains to a relaxing trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends down into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, as you guys crest the last hill, you can kind of look down um, into the valley itself. This being about, let's say, another 20 minutes after passing the gate. And now you can see a walled town near the shores of a great mountain lake with its waters dark and still. There's a branch in the road that leads west up to a large hill, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill. Its warped wooden vanes are stripped bare. At this moment, Quaint, you kind of are piecing together what you were seeing were the top two blades of the windmill sticking out over the fog.
Got it. That makes sense.
And Kane, as soon as you see it, you realize exactly what it was as well that she was describing to you guys.
Ah. Oh, careful, Quaint. I've heard those things can kill a lot of birds every year.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You guys start your descent down into the valley. And come up to the fork in the road where you can either go check out this windmill or you can follow what looks to be the main road heading towards Valakai.
I definitely want to check out the windmill.
Why?
It's a windmill.
Just told you those kill birds every year.
Well, it doesn't look like it's winding right now, so I just want to see what happens with the mill part.
That's probably how all the
This-
birds get killed. They just want
The
to see
sound
how
of-
the milk cart works.
Crunching gravel starts to hit your ears. And at that moment, you guys look up. And coming down the main road towards you is a familiar old woman pushing a cart in your direction.
It's like the pie cart lady.
Any
Mhm.
snacks from the trolley, dear?
What the hell is she doing out here?
Just pushing her cart. She's probably about 40 feet away from you guys coming down the road.
I think we need to fire our sentries. Like things get way too close.
Is it the same? Is it the pie cart person?
It appears to be, yes.
Any pies from the trolley?
I don't know.
Pies from the trolley, dear.
Why is she out here?
30 feet away.
This is obviously a bad thing, right? Right? Come on. You were freaked out over
Can
those
I-
things, right?
Can I investigate with my bird eyes?
It would be you would perceive with your bird eyes.
I can perceive with my bird eyes.
Rothon will
Yes.
just kind of yell out, "Granny, is that you?"
Shh.
She's on the road from us.
Is there anywhere I can hide behind?
What is it you're trying to perceive?
If there is something that is off with her.
She's pushing her cart. Looks a little tired.
All right,
More
well,
tired.
I have
Something's wrong.
very little self-preservation, so I'm gonna fly up out of her reach and be like, do you have any more meat pies? Hello?
Okay. So right before that, you hear as Rothan calls out, Granny, is that you? And at which point she looks up and she's like, oh, hello, dearies. Fancy seeing you here again.
So she
And
says
then-
that while I'm flying towards her then, so we can do
Yes.
continuity.
And then you call out asking if she has more pies, correct?
Yes.
Oh. Why, yes, I do, dear. I have. She takes a look in her cart. Only 3 more pies left, unfortunately, so not quite the same variety as before.
How did you get here from Perovia?
Well, I was just finishing up my day's worth of sales last time I had seen you, and I had to come home to restock.
Where is home?
She looks towards the old windmill.
We've been out here for days.
Yes,
Right?
you have. Yeah, you guys have been. But you've also you spent a couple nights in Barovia itself, at least one. And then stayed the night at
The camp.
the Seer Pool. And then had multiple encounters along the way.
I feel like an old lady is not moving faster than us on this road.
Not if we clear out all the shit she has to deal with.
Just seems off to me. I don't know.
I'm not going
Well-
to disagree with it. Teb's not happy about anything.
He just wants his
Don't worry,
beans
my
back,
dear.
man.
An old woman has her tricks after being in the pie game for so long.
Right? Okay.
But I must admit, my back and these dogs are barking, and I am just worn slap out.
Quaint looks around worriedly for dogs.
Do I believe what she's saying? Like, is she genuinely tired?
Seems like it. Yeah.
She's not like covering
She's
something
hobbling
up.
a little more. You can try to roll an insight.
An insect check. Oh, hey, it's not a 1.
If anything, she seems like she's downplaying how tired she is. Like she is fucking exhausted. But she's kind of just brushing it off as like, oh, a little bit tired. Well, it is time for me to head on home. I need to give myself a nice hot bath before loading up the cart once again and peddling my wares here.
Wait, so she was coming. What was she coming from the direction of?
The
Valakai.
village
Valakai?
to the windmill, right?
Wait, so she went from Barovia to Windmill to restock to what would seem like Valakai, and now she's coming back.
Also, weren't her pies, like, didn't someone find out that the pies were magical in some weird, bizarre way?
There's something weird about them.
It made people addicted to them.
Yeah, she laced that shit with cocaine.
That's why the owl
Magical
loves
cocaine
it.
pies.
Didn't people have
They
like
give
some weird
really
dreams?
good dreams.
Yeah,
Really
that's what
good
it was.
dreams.
Yeah, I
Weird,
really
like-
like those dreams.
I don't trust this
There
lady.
was some weird trade-off or something.
She's stealing life from someone or
A
something.
little tired. I think it was.
She's a
Was
witch.
it Quaint and Rua who ate it? Or
Yeah,
just
I
Quaint?
ate one. Didn't I eat like 5?
I think you ate a bunch, and Rua may have had a bite. Sounds familiar, but yeah, you were definitely tired the next day. You didn't want to wake up.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Who wants
Can
to
we
wake up?
escort you back home and help you out in any way, madam? I don't remember your name.
Oh no, it's okay. My daughters will meet me outside, and they will let me. They probably have a bath ready for me, and then they will unload the carts and take care of everything else, my dears.
Why don't your daughters travel with you?
Well, who else would be home making the pies? It is a dangerous world out here. Would you let your children travel?
I don't have children.
Well, if you had them.
Couldn't imagine.
Well, let me tell you, as a mother, that I would much, much rather navigate these roads. And in some cases, I have been known to use a game trail or two just to cut my journey much shorter than it should have been. But I don't want my daughters walking along these roads alone.
Do you bring
Plus,
the... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I've had years and years of negotiating. You think they'd be able to sell these pies for what I sell them for? No.
I'm just surprised they
But
don't
you
treat
could
you, keep you
teach
company.
them. You could teach them.
That day is probably coming sooner than I would like, and I would have to take one or both with me and teach them the art of negotiation and the pathways. But for now, they are working on being able to make the pies up to my standards alone while I am not home.
Where do you get your ingredients from?
Oh, all around.
Like you
I
buy
do
them?
travel between the different villages. Why, yes. Some people prefer to trade some pies for some ingredients that I can use next time, which is mutually beneficial.
I'm telling you all, those are people pies.
People
They
pie.
taste good.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
would say
anyone.
so.
I don't think anyone was like saying that they weren't.
Well,
I want more pies. So I'm not telling this to her. I'm saying it in out of character. When she passes, I want to follow her.
okay. You don't want any of the pies she currently has.
Well,
No,
the
I
pie-
feel like those pies are old pies and I want new pies.
Okay.
So you don't say anything, you just start following her?
Yeah.
Before she takes her leave. Where are you guys headed?
Where's
Well, we were going.
Where's
to
the lady that we're
Valakai.
escorting while this conversation's happening?
Irina's there. She's kind of just like, she
Chilling.
doesn't pay Granny any mind. Valakai. Well, just a little heads up. You might want to hide any silver coins or any silver items you may have for that matter. For the guards seem to be confiscating them from travelers as a, I think they're calling it a tax, if you will. But she gives you a very obvious wink. You didn't hear it from Granny.
Thank you, Granny.
Of course, my dear. She reaches out towards you to pat your cheek.
Oh, well, normally people get scared from my purple skin, but okay.
Yeah, just a gentle little pat, 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 as she says, my dear.
Hmm.
Her hands are wrinkly,
Is
a
she
little
cold?
calloused from pushing a cart. She's warm,
Oh. I thought
very
maybe she was a
comfortably
wraith.
so. Tell you what, my dears. Any extra weight that I can shave off would be quite amazing for the walk back home. So she looks, she's like, I have 3 more. It looks like 2 nut and honey pies. And what is this one? Ah, yes. This one is a beef and mushroom pie. But please, why don't you take these? I generally only offer 1 free sample, but no one is here the wiser. And hopefully next time, there may be an extra tip if you return for some more pies. She
We will
grabs the
happily.
boxes and holds them out to you.
I'm gonna take one of the boxes and then motion it to Quinn. Thank you, Granny.
Of course. She turns towards you, quaint, holding out the 2 boxes.
I don't like mushrooms. And the honey one should go to that guy. Seb is currently not badger form. Is he human form?
No, he's good on pies. He got berries.
I guess I'll just pop. What pie did I get? I just grabbed a random one.
If it was the one on top, it would have been, let's see, she grabbed the 2 and then stacked the last one on top. It would have been the beef and mushroom on top.
Okay. Put that in my bag.
She goes to hand it to Quaint, and Quaint gestures to Theb. She offers it to Theb. Theb says no thank you, and you see her face kind of go a little crestfallen. Oh,
Well, then.
We got
Well-
berries.
okay, no problem. And she kind of,
She's
it looks like
coming
a
for you
forced smile.
first.
Well, not everybody has the same taste. She tucks them back into her cart.
Rohan, do you want a
guys
pie?
didn't
want them?
What'd you say, Kane?
I was asking Rothan if he wanted a pie. Mr. Batman? Sir? He's dead.
My phone keeps dying for some reason. Which one? What did she have?
Your
The nuts
phone?
and honey.
Okay, 3 people talked at the
Sorry.
same time.
She had 2 nut and honey pies left.
He'll take one.
I'll take the
Okay.
third one. If
Her
she's off.
smile comes. Yeah, she was kind of like putting them away and kind of giving an expectant look towards you, Kane and Rothan. She clearly didn't want to ask anybody if they wanted it again and get rejected, but she was asking you with her eyes, like, "You sure you don't want a pie?"
Got them pie eyes.
Pies.
Okay.
As she pulls them back out and offers them back to you guys when you seem interested.
Yeah, I'll take one of them. I'll take them both and I'll hand one to Rothan.
Oh, perfect.
We'll
Thank you,
take 'em.
dears. Well, I shall be off. That warm water is beckoning me in my tired muscles.
Mhm.
She starts pushing her cart away from you guys. Follows up the lane. She starts struggling once she hits the hill. And as she's pushing, She's whistling a loud merry tune. Just like,
Yeah, I think the best part is it's either your mic or my canceling, but
It's
all
just
I heard
cutting
was
it
like
out.
half of your whistle.
That's okay. I mean, that's kind of like what you hear anyways. She's just doing her own thing.
That woman has got to be a witch. Is she?
She is a witch or something.
All right.
How far away is
We
she?
should probably.
She hits the hill. She's going up the hill. I would say
Like, I'll wait for her to get out of like visual range.
from this vantage point, like visual range, she's not going to get out of visual range. The road goes up the hill and the doorway on the windmill is facing you guys. So you'll be able to see her going all the way up the hill.
I'm gonna start trudging after her.
Why? You have a pie.
I don't have a pie. I told you I
you're
don't
right,
want
you
those
don't want that.
pies.
Right. Fine, we have to go.
I know where you guys are going. It's a road. I will find you. I can fly.
Yeah, think of what if she puts you into one of those pies, though, instead.
Quaint's
You-
already gone.
You're gonna come out as a
Uh,
bird pie.
Whatever.
Isn't there like a rhyme about bird pies?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Blackbird pie?
I'll look over at Rua. Rua, do you care which pie you have?
No.
I'll swap pies with Rua.
Okay.
Okay.
You now have a a meat and mushroom.
I
pie.
will take apart the meat pie and look at the chunks of meat. And try to determine what kind of meat this is.
Love how paranoid we are about this random old lady who's just basically giving us free pies.
They are LSD pies that this lady has traveled across this whole area. This old ass lady. There's something wrong.
Do I-
Sound
Do I see this?
crazy right.
Are you being obvious about this?
Yeah, I'm literally ripping it apart right there.
I mean, I'll help.
I'll take out half.
Oh
I'll
my
give the other half
God,
to
you
them.
two.
'Cause what you're doing's real weird.
I'm gonna look at this pie and see if
Dissecting a
this
pie,
is.
that's real strange.
I don't trust it.
They look like
That is
rolling, I guess, an investigation check.
I want to take a look too. Do
Mhm.
do I get an advantage because of my history of food?
Wait, what? I thought that was the
Don't
cook.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
That only does nature and survival.
You looks like cuts of meat. It stands beef pie. Makes sense.
Wow.
You rolled
Wow.
It's
a
meat.
1 and a 2.
I
It is, at a
I-
minimum, a pie.
Ah.
I think it might
That's
be
a lot of
walrus.
ones.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of ones.
You
What is
Rua-
happening? Yeah.
Rua grabs a mushroom and looks at it skeptically. I don't think this is meat.
We might want to watch out. I don't think any of this might be meat.
That's a mushroom, Rua.
Of course not.
Theb, what do you think?
I ain't gotta fucking investigate. I got nature and
You-
survival. That
You're a
shit.
druid, can't you like tell if it's an animal or something?
I can cure poison. Hang on.
That's-
Actually, you know what? Do I have?
I love the response. I cured poison.
You got shit.
I got. I purify food and drink.
Purify it
Fuck. Okay, interesting.
and then eat it.
It's gonna take us 10 minutes. To purify food. I'm not gonna fucking.
are we
eat
gonna
it. I
leave
got
Quaint?
berries. I don't understand why you guys keep eating other food.
Are we just gonna leave Quaint or are we going after her? No, we gotta get this. What's her name?
Yeah. I'd rather get her to safety than.
Why do I not have her name written down?
I do.
Irina?
I'm just not looking at it.
What is it?
Irina.
Yeah, Irina.
We got to get to Valakai.
Oh,
well.
I suppose this. Do you
Oh.
guys have any silver on you?
I'm an idiot. I literally put a note above the note that says we're escorting Arena to Valakai. Okay, I do have it. I have 4 silver.
You should probably
Right.
hide it.
You guys talk about how you're proceeding. I'm just going to use the restroom really quick. It'll be like
Okay.
a minute, maybe.
Well, I'm very good at hiding things.
I've got nothing.
Put it in your
Yeah,
pants
I don't
or
have
something.
any silver, so
Get the
Am I
broken
the
pendant
only one
of
with
the
silver?
Morning Lord.
I have 67 silver
Holy shit!
Oh my
and
god.
10 gold.
What?
How do you have so much money? Oh wait, who has the 10 gold for the toy?
What?
Because didn't we say that we were gonna buy a toy and then bring it to the camp?
What?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
Oh.
remember
have
this.
Wait,
Hold on, let me.
I don't have that written down.
Where is? It says,
I have the one-
great grand niece Arabelle, take the 10 gold pieces toy shop ran by Binksky. Purchase a toy for the little girl to the Vistani encampment.
What the
Oh.
shit?
I did
Oh,
not.
that's
I've had
right.
this 10 gold, but I don't know who would have had
I got
the other
kid,
10 gold.
one-legged child that can speak fast. That's my notes.
One-legged child.
Hold on.
Someone has the 10 gold.
I'm gonna say it's
Well, I
Queen.
have 10 gold from before, so
Where did you
Okay.
get 10 gold from?
Madam Ava had a request. Gave us 10 gold. Wants to get her grandniece Arabelle.
Yeah.
We'll turn 10. Wait, what? We'll turn 10 in 2 days' time in toy shop. Ran by Binsky. Delivered to Vistani encampment in southwest section of Valakai. Delivered by
Yes.
end of second day. Use as much as 10 gold as possible.
Yeah.
So gave us a gift of intricately carved box.
Oh, we got a
just gonna
fancy box,
assume
too?
That you have it.
I guess so. That's. I mean, this is just what I have written down. Also gave us a gift intricately carved box. We can reach into the box but can't see inside. Told to reach into the box and pull out first thing. Quaint.
Oh, yeah, I got a box.
Chain link cord. Small chunk of amber hanging from the bottom with arcane runes. Rua grabbed multicolored scarf, intricate pattern. Kane got a wolf's tooth.
You don't know
coated
what I
in a
grabbed.
Clear resin attached to a leather cord. I got a small black feather with downy barbs and gray flat round sun. I just wrote this down. I think that was just when I think the actual things we took out were a gift.
Yep.
So, where did Quint get all his money from?
I get
Uh,
the feeling that that's if no one
From
else
the
has
house.
the 10 gold. I don't think that house had 10 gold in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember because I don't update my stuff a lot.
Yeah, but 10
But
gold
I've
and
had,
you got
I
all
have
10?
had gold. Yeah, because I looted it.
You didn't share with the party?
No, I don't
Oh,
share
I
with
know,
the
I remember,
Have
I
you
remember.
met Quaint?
Quaint and I were like in the place with a lot of boxes. This was right before I threw her, and you were digging through the boxes and found gold. but
Yeah,
you
I
didn't tell
found
me.
gold,
So,
and it didn't go away. Shauna said the money
I
from
know,
the
I know,
house
I know.
didn't go away. So
so
I've
none of
had
us have the 10 gold.
Well, we don't have it
I
written
don't-
down.
Well, I never wrote down the 10 gold on mine. So one
I
of
didn't
you
write
guys
that
can
whole
carry it.
Event down. All I wrote was I got a wolf's tooth. Tell about a fox,
I mean,
a
Let's
raven,
just say what's her name has it.
Irina.
Erin.
Yeah, let's say Irina's
No,
carrying it for us at the
Irina.
moment. Because she's the most trustworthy and would probably know who this kid is.
Excuse you.
I am definitely
I don't
not
trust her at
trustworthy.
all.
I mean,
Yeah, it
What,
probably
just
makes her
because
the
she's
most
Dracula's
trustworthy.
wife?
Yeah.
What'd you say? It makes John the most trustworthy?
No, her.
Oh,
Why is she the most trustworthy?
Because
As-
nobody trusts
Have
her.
you met you guys?
That's bad.
so
I am
Yeah.
100%
So we're-
honest.
we're just gonna say, Shauna, we decided because nobody wrote down who has the 10 gold. Can we just
Yep.
say that
Irina
Irina
has
has been holding on to it?
Just because the notes from last session, I cannot find them anywhere. Yes.
Okay,
Just
cool.
moving forward.
I don't trust her.
It's just a request from Madam Ava to buy a
Yeah,
toy.
toy for Arabelle.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're like, I don't think anybody wrote down who actually took the 10 gold.
I have a note that says Rua
yeah.
expected to come here. I don't trust Rua either.
What? Why? What did I do?
All right.
I need to put more context
Anyway,
into my
guys-
notes.
I follow
So
the old lady, and no, they don't care about me. I follow the old
We gotta
lady,
go.
and I like flutter up to her, and when she starts like trying to go up the incline, I go, hey, you mind if I help push?
Oh, sweetheart, it's okay. You don't have to.
Well, there's a difference between having and wanting, and I want to.
Well, you know what? You don't have to twist my arm any further. Please, please. Yes, that would
Physically
be
holding her
marvelous.
arm, like twisting it.
Mhm.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
Damn it, lady.
She continues her whistling as you guys walk up the lane.
Just quaint.
What? What about Quaint?
It's just quaint.
Yeah, you guys. It's just me and her.
Oh, gotcha.
She's whistling merrily as the two of them walk up the
Okay,
lane.
just making it clear.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You get up the last part of the hill, and you're walking the little straight path to the windmill when the door opens. And out of the door step two homely looking girls, donning aprons covered in flour. And they come out. Oh, mother, I was wondering when you would be back. You're not usually gone for this long. And they come out and hi. I am Bella. This is my sister Ophalia. And then you hear like
Oh, son of a
hi.
bitch.
The one speaking to you looks like she's maybe like early 20s ish. She's a little thicker, very plain looking face, no notable features to her. Wild, unruly hair. You can't tell if it's just like it's curly and it hasn't been taken care of, or just she just doesn't brush it.
Does her
And then
hair look undomesticated?
Yes, undomesticated hair. And then her younger sister probably looks like 7, 8-ish or so. Very slim, stringy blonde hair. Her eyes are slightly too wide for her face, like wide apart. Kind of gives her it reminds you a little bit of like a frog or a toad.
Mm-hmm.
And they come in they come out and busy themselves with trying to get the cart and ushering their mom inside. And the little girl is like, did you need help with anything? Thanks for helping, Mom. Yeah. Did you need something?
Yeah. No, I just, she'd given us some meat pies, and I felt like it was nice to repay her by helping her up the. She looked very tired.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
I feel like, it's not fun being lonely and alone.
No. It's hard when you don't have any friends to play with. But,
It is.
you can always find something to keep yourself busy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He turns around and starts walking back to the house.
The owl just stands there.
Mhm.
Is this a windmill?
Yeah.
Never seen
House
a windmill
windmill.
before.
They enter inside and close the door.
Did I get a glimpse of the inside? I was purposefully waiting for the door to reopen again before before
You get
Josh exited and
sorry.
entered again.
Um, you get a little bit of a glimpse. You see, it looks like a large. It's very much a circular room, as the outside of the windmill itself is circular. There's like a large support in the middle. That looks like it's turning. So it's some sort of like wooden gear shaft in the center of the room. And you catch a quick glimpse of what looks like a kitchen area. There's clay ovens and stoves. There's bags and bags and bags of flour. It's pretty. There's white dusting everywhere from all the flour and stuff. Yeah, so it looks like the first floor of this, which looking at it from the outside, you see the door. Above the door, there's a window, and then above that window, there's another window. So there's at least 3 floors here.
That's cool.
But yeah, so it looks like the ground floor is their bakery.
Got it. Okay. Well, I make note of that's where Auntie, whatever her name is. I'm gonna call her Auntie Ethel because that's what I think of. So, so she's there, and I fly back down to where those guys are. I'm assuming they started walking, and they're still on the path, so it's easy.
Yeah. Let's say that took about 10 to 15 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're flying to find them, the road hugs a mountain sign as it meanders north. It's just a few moments after that, Quaint flies down. You guys catch a glimpse of her as she rejoins the party. The dark woods cling to the opposite side of the road. The tall, gnarled trees start creeping in as close as they dare, getting even closer than they were in the mountains. And you guys can hear the sound of wind rustling through the leaves, the occasional creak of the branches. From time to time, it almost sounds like the trees are like whispering amongst themselves with like the rustle of the wind that's going through them, or almost stirring their ancient roots in the old rotten mulch.
Are they actually talking though?
You don't hear any words.
Okay.
Then suddenly, a gaunt figure with wild hair and bare feet bounds towards you guys on all fours. It's wearing a tattered gown of stitched animal skins. It stops on all fours, crouched in the middle of the road, starts sniffing the air, and begins laughing like a fucking lunatic. Just like Joker on crack laughing. And it's not long before you notice the ground around them looks as if it's moving. And you realize it's just covered in tiny twig monsters.
Wig monsters!
What did I miss?
A lot.
Stuff. We were just chilling down the road and this thing comes charging at us.
And stops and laughs.
It's laughing.
And then it runs at you and attacks.
Yeah, just
Now if everybody can roll initiative.
Where are we on the map?
Twig monsters!
I accidentally created another character.
Don't do that. I need you to go there.
Good. I've off El Toraro. He's on my side.
Holy shit.
Oh, hold on,
I
let
feel
me-
like I
let me
don't want
resize
to
the
roll a
grid here.
20 for my initiative just
Mhm.
because that just wasted my 20.
Yeah, woo! Another natural one.
What is
Oh
that?
my
5
God.
Jesus
ones?
Christ. I feel like I'm not going to do much
There we
this
go.
battle.
That's better.
Oh, why?
It's not a 1.
Me and
Oh
I
my
was just
I
rolling
rolled
low.
nothing but a 1, 2, and a 3. I'm going up, man.
I've mostly been just rolling ones.
I don't know why I stick these in fucking GM. Like, I'm gonna be like, ooh, it's surprising, when every single time I explain what's happening before I show you the map. Freaking ding dong. Okie dokie. Let me get our turn order up. Did you guys just roll all of those? You did.
Yep.
I just didn't have the turn order set up before we go to.
For some reason, Rules didn't show up, though.
Can
Rothons didn't show up.
I rolled mine before, or I wasn't clicked on my person, whichever one.
Yeah.
Because there are so many of these, I'm going to split them into 2 groups, and they're just going to take their turn at the same
That is the recommended play.
time.
Where's a fireball when you need it?
Fireball. Yep. Let me just pull that out of my ass. I only have level 1 spells.
20.
Looking at you, Rua.
Technically, if I set the bird on fire and I toss the bird,
That don't work that
does
way.
that...
I don't have anything that's AoE, really.
Hey, Quaint.
I don't either.
What is AoE? That's a
He
funny
goes,
term.
"Aye." What's friendly fire?
Oh, I think it's
When you pick
animated.
up a bird and throw it into a.
So this was the thing that came just running and laughing at us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's animated.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right? Isn't that kind of cool? I saw
Yeah.
it was animated. I was like, ooh.
Like, zoom in and he's like extra nice and crisp and clean.
Yeah. Make him.
How tall is he?
50 feet.
He's
Good job.
regular humanoid size. I
Just
changed
covering
the map size.
Oh, I'm tiny.
Yeah, after, because I realized like I didn't switch the grid size.
Okay.
How dare you move my character?
You're
Yes,
right.
I'm in
Sorry,
front.
and you're not that big. You're tiny.
I'm a tiny baby creature
Take up a quarter of a square.
face.
Okay.
Mm,
And we
shit.
will descending order this. And top of the initiative, it is the quaint, and the guy will go at the same time.
Damn.
Well, the guy can go
Um,
first.
Was that?
The guy can go first.
All right. The guy will go first, and he will.
I mean, at least it wasn't surprise. That was basically him screaming in the middle of a.
You guys are all surprised.
What? We saw him coming.
Yep. It was surprising. You're like, oh, well, wow.
Okay, you're good to go.
So looking at you guys, he's just basically gonna rush forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Why am I in the front?
He's gonna run forward, and he's literally just going to spend his action whacking the air with his staff right in front of you, Kane.
Oh,
I love him
Why is he
already.
whacking it?
Oh, Jesus.
He's whacking it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go forward.
Yep.
And since nobody is within 5 feet, I can sneak attack. Where's my little pop up? If I hit him, obviously, I'm not gonna like.
That's right, because you have the sneak attack without
I-
people being.
Yep, without people in 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit, and that's damage.
I'm gonna do
I love this guy. Stab.
non-lethal damage, and then I'm going to bonus action disengage because I can, and he can't hit me.
That's true.
And now go back here. All right, that was 10. Yeah, so I've got enough room for that. There we go. My turn is done.
All right. Rothon, you are up.
Rothon is going to back up over here towards these trees, and since this dude is just walking up to us and waving his stick at, Kane over here for whatever reason.
Fucking Kane's got all the good luck, waving sticks, pink things.
Right. He will. What the fuck is wrong with this place?
No, damn. 21
he-
damage.
He is going to take out his bow and bonus action Hunter's Mark of this thing.
Okay.
Does Hunter's Mark have a range?
It's like 120 feet. Or 60.
It says 90, so we're good.
Wow. Wrong in both cases.
And he's just gonna take a shot at that one.
Why are you worried about tiny little bugs?
You kill the ads first, John.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
I was going to, but there were too many of them, so I couldn't get a sneak
Yeah.
attack off.
I'm just gonna. That decided it didn't want to. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, it's fun for now. God damn. Yeah, that'll hurt him.
Okay, and this plus Hunter's Mark.
It's a little bug. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's fine. He's gone.
Okay, then I.
Arrow's bigger than the
since-
bug.
Since I have Dread Ambusher, and I take the attack, I'm doing additional attack as part of that action. Okay, so I get to attack again. And it did. I'm going to attack the one next to it.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yeah, 4
Um,
damage. Wait,
And
hold on.
that one's
And
gone.
dealing an extra D8 of the
Nope.
damage. Oh, if it's dead, cool. Then I don't care.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you can if you want. You can kill it. Kill
yeah,
it and
I'm
then
gonna
kill it.
roll the extra damage real quick. What is it? The D8? Hell yeah. Just for fun.
Yeah, we just had
Yeah, extra 4 damage.
4 damage. Got him. You killed him dead.
That's it.
All right. Did you want to move at all?
No, I'm just gonna hang out back here.
Our first set of twig blights will go.
Look how cute they are. They're so tiny. I think they should be my friends instead of fighting. I'm just saying.
Normally, I would make a huge deal about, but it's
What?
nothing.
You're gonna make a huge deal about what?
Nothing.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
okay. The next set of twig blights will go. All right. Actually, this one will dash 5, 20, that one. Stay back. Cool. Theb, you are up.
You got this, Theb.
Oh, because I'm muted. That makes sense. I don't have fireball, so I guess I just turned into Badger. That's all I got. Really pissed off Badger. Bonus action Badger. Primary action Angry Badger.
Actually, it's your main action to turn into a badger.
Was it not a bonus action?
Unless you're Circle the Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're changing that in the new version. New edition.
Oh, so that was like an update in the new edition thing that they did?
In D&D 1, or whatever they're calling it, they're making shape change a bonus action for all archetypes. But in 5e, it is in action unless you're Circle the Moon Druid. Their combat form.
Well, I guess I could not do that. Well, I guess I can produce flame. That's not fireball, but it's what I got.
Hit him with the
Definitely
shillelagh.
do that.
Well, Shillelagh, does Shillelagh take a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action
Yes.
to change it, and then you take an attack.
Crack him in the face.
Sure, I guess. What, where, just the big guy?
Well, there's two small guys.
Oh, they'll get attacks opportunities, I guess. So maybe I'll hit those. Or hit one, because I can one attack round, that's all I get. Okay.
Crush it with the shillelagh. Whack.
I
Nice.
like it. Yeah, you whacked it.
Which one?
Right.
Left or right?
That is an
I
important
believe it was
question.
this one.
That guy. That one is down. You whacked it. Oh,
You whacked it real good.
I'll just stand here, I guess.
Okay.
Cool.
all right. Rua, you are up.
Okay. Switch. And then for this one, bonus action Hex.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Eldritch Blast.
do it.
And you just hit it.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done.
I'm gonna move the. Does it automatically move? One.
You have to use a bonus action to move it.
Yeah, you have to move. You can move it next round.
Okay. I'll just chill here.
Sweet. Next up, we got Kane.
I will cast Sacred Flame on this one and this one because of my Boonfire ability. They both
All
need
right,
to
they gotta
make
do
a dex save.
dex save. Dex.
Ignore the second one. I meant to just look and make sure it is a dex save.
John being a boomkin over here.
Dex save. Yep. DC 13.
First one gets 12. Second one gets 9.
They
So
both
they
failed.
both.
We'll take 7 points of radiant damage.
Oh well, shit. Okay. That one is gone, and this one is gone.
Okay.
Cool.
And that's my action. I will move into this guy's range as he swings his thing around. Ding-a-ding.
All right.
I don't think I can do bonus action stuff. I'll cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay. He Hexblade's curse. So you'll get the +2,
+2 to damage rolls.
regain 4 hit points if it dies.
Yep, and I
19,
score a
20.
crit on
Okay.
19.
Sweet. So that happens. Little twink dudes go popping out of existence all around. Crazy guy laughs maniacally again and starts to retreat. Doesn't pull a disengage, so you do get an attack of opportunity.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So 6
Make
plus
it.
2 is 8.
And he is Dunsky.
No, make it non-lethal. He's cute.
He's cute. I'm gonna kill him.
No.
He still has
kill
to
him.
make a saving throw, so.
If he's
Quaint yells before you attack. Don't kill him.
if she yells that, I will hit him in the side of the head with my spear. I like the flat of the blade. Crack him in the back of the head.
Okay. He is sleeping with his
Is he cackling while he
light.
sleeps?
Little bit. Between big,
this guy okay?
huge. You know.
That's just how it be sometimes. I mean,
So he's just sprawled out on the ground. Quaint, it is your turn.
okay, I'm gonna poke the little twiggy thing in front of me.
All right, poke it. Yep, you poked it. Yep, you killed it.
I crouch down and I try and look at it, but then I poke too much on accident.
And it just bursts. It was like sticks that were barely held together to create these little, like, almost like a baby Groot, but just made out of sticks without a pop, just running
Aww,
around. And it just falls apart. Just.
it's so cute. I don't have any other moves, so I'm just gonna stand right here, poking at the little bug thing, little stick bug.
Next up is Rothon.
Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark to this one, and then fire away.
Plus sign.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
the
and that
damage.
one is done.
Roll the damage. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Not-
you crit that poor little stick.
Not just the stick, but everything around it was shot through too.
Oh yeah. All right. Now it's little stick man's turn. 5, 10, 15. It's gonna run up here, and finally one of these guys are gonna get to attack.
Oh,
And it's gonna claw Kane. That's a 14 to hit,
misses.
and its little tiny sticks just snap off it as it tries to claw you.
That's adorable.
Oh, and then this guy. And now it is Theb's turn.
Is your headset dead again?
Ah, damn it.
Shillelagh.
I'm not doing anything fancy.
Whack.
Whack.
Whack it.
Whack it good. Oh my god.
You
Oh, whip.
did miss your whack.
Can't whack it properly.
Only whiffing.
Did you want to move anymore or bonus
Nope,
action? or-
that's it. I ain't got
Alright.
bonus action for shit.
Next up is Rua.
I'ma move it to the one right in front of him. The one where he definitely hit.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he helped.
Bonus action. Yeah. Bonus action hex, and then I'm gonna smack it.
Smack it. I assume
With
you
a-
went up there.
I just imagine Rua like open hand smacking
Oh my
these
god,
poor
I
sticks.
missed!
Oh, it's coming
What is
back.
wrong with-
Yeah?
Wait, you moved up into melee and fired Eldritch Blast at it?
No, I thought she said she was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
smack it, so I had
Gotcha.
moved her.
Gotcha.
Because I was like, well, if you're gonna smack it, I assume. And now I see that it's Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha. Does an 11
Did I
hit?
miss?
That poor thing, yes. Oh, yeah.
What the
no.
heck?
No, it doesn't. You
Oh.
missed. Sorry.
What the heck?
I assumed it was gonna die.
I'm just gonna look at my hands and just be really confused.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you didn't smack
Deb
it.
whiffed it, then you whiffed it.
That's just our friend now.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
stab the one in
far-
front of me. Actually, everyone's whiffing. I'm scared.
Do it.
Nah.
I've rolled a lot of ones already.
Do it, you won't.
Nah, fuck it.
Net 20.
I should have
my
cast a
God.
spell.
You whiffed it.
I should have cast a spell. God damn it.
We're all gonna be party wiped from these two little twigs.
Wow.
Not even the main guy,
Um,
but these twigs.
Okay, that's all I can do.
All right.
Oh, did I cast a spell? What did I do? I've only used. No, okay. I haven't cast a spell yet. I'm good.
Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is Quaint's turn.
Okay.
That one's dead.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't have a bonus action to do anything. So instead, I'll go over here and like crouch in front of the guy and start looking at him.
He's snoring and giggling.
You can go on to the other.
All right. Rothon, you are up.
100 mark bonus. Move to that one.
Don't miss.
This way to get a better angle. And then
Just
I'm gonna-
shoot,
Shoot Deb
through
in the
his
ass.
shillelagh. Shoot through his
Oh my
What
god.
are you
my
making?
God. Oh my
Nope.
god.
Oh no! I finally missed a hit.
3. I rolled a 5. Bro rolled a 5. That rolled a 2.
I love this one. Go, little
This
buddy.
This one's cursed. I yell
This
out.
thing's murdering. If you guys miss the next round, it's dead. I don't care. This is why you bring magic missile. He's gonna
I mean-
die.
All right. Well, it's little buddy's turn. And he's going to proceed to move forward, get out of Theb's range, rocking an opportunity of attack
Oh god.
Whack him.
Hi.
if you decide to take it.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Smack him.
All right.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
not gonna do anything.
God,
He's going to continue
this
moving
was-
forward.
this was his most highly trained one.
This is the commando.
And
Yeah.
Let him live! Ah!
he's going to leave past Rua's.
No,
Rua, you
Rua.
get rocking an opportunity of attack
What can I
if you decide to take it.
I can't even say anything because I'm staring at the cackling guy.
Do I even? Am I even holding a weapon? I can
I
smack it.
literally
Punch
am
it.
imagining you smacking it open-handed across the non-existent face
Is it
of
just
this
a
poor
strength
creature.
attack? Oh, it says like +2.
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. I bit.
You whiff,
Oh, I would.
and it
Oh
goes
my
running.
God.
And just for ease of map, do 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 do.
Why is this
You just
1 3?
5, 10, 15, 20. He goes to here. All right, and he's gonna dash.
Ain't
Just
getting away
keep
from me, you
going
little
down the road.
bastard.
And Theb, it is your turn.
God. I don't think I have anything that attacks that far. Maybe.
He just throws a shillelagh.
Wait, and I guess I have. Hang on. I have firebolt and or produce flame or whatever, but I think it's only 30 feet.
Firebolt's a lot further. Your flame, yeah, it might be shorter.
I guess I can move slightly.
You crit yourself.
Oh well, interesting. I
Super
think
crit.
that works though.
What's the range? Your spell.
Yeah. Are you
Why are
trying to
your
catch
spells
the little
broken?
broski on fire?
Yeah.
It's broken if you try
Alright.
to click it because you don't have the
Yeah.
spell.
Mm.
Okay. Well, you burn down the little dude.
How dare I?
Good.
We didn't just kill a couple of kids, did we?
They were assembled twigs. We're fine.
So I'm looking at this thing. What did you say it was before? Like a person?
A gaunt figure with wild hair, that was running around on all fours. It is a person. They look human.
I'll walk up to it and put my spear at its neck.
Okay.
Does he look similar to the humans we've seen before?
A little similar in like undomesticatedness as the two
Oh my
that
God.
you found.
Love that that's just become a thing now.
Wild and feral looking.
Wild and undomesticated looking.
Yeah, you got it right the first time.
Is the club or whatever it was, is this like the sort of the same exact thing as we saw with the other guys, or is it this one like more put together?
This one's a little more put together. It looks similar to like how the club on this guy looks, like a twirling stick with other sticks sticking out of it.
I'm gonna move my
Oh.
hex to this guy and give this guy disadvantage to dexterity.
He's
All
down. He's unconscious.
I know.
So
I know.
I was just gonna leave food on him, steal some good berries, and call it a day.
Does
Move
he
him
have
over to the
anything-
shade or something.
Does he have anything else on his body? I don't know if anyone like Vecto looted him yet.
No, I didn't loot him.
I'll go through
No.
and see if he has anything on him.
Okay.
you wanna
You
take
find a handful of half moldy berries in a pocket.
Is this Theb from the future?
Or Theb from the past?
Or just Theb.
Or just actually, yeah, there you go.
just them. And then some wilted flowers in another pocket.
I swear if we find honey somewhere.
This is Theb, like when
And-
like Robin Williams got caught in Jumanji and he came back out and yelled, "What year is
Yep.
it?" This is that.
Yeah.
A sharpened stick stuck in the lace of their boot.
Not a prison shank? What the hell?
You never know, man.
This guy escaped from somewhere?
Hey, Irina, have you ever seen this man before?
She's kind of just standing there looking at the dude, looking at the sticks, looking at you guys. No, they never attacked you.
He waved his stick at me.
Huh?
That's why I didn't kill him, and I told him not to kill him either.
And that little stick did
And
attack
that's-
me, Irina.
Oh, you mean the little stick that smacked you and hurt itself? Oh, it was so threatening.
I don't know what these things could be
And
poisonous.
then one of them tried to leave you and just walk past you guys without even attacking, and you guys burn it?
That was them. He's not a very good druid.
Look,
He doesn't really care about nature.
Look, all of you tried to hit it, and the poor little thing made it through your fucking gauntlet.
Well, almost
Yeah,
did.
that's right.
Passed through it. And when it thought it was free and was just continuing on down its merry way down the road.
It attacked us.
to be fair,
Plain
we-
and simple.
Didn't know such thing. They just showed up on the road. What
See the
are you
scratches on my
talking about?
shield? It attacked.
We've seen a lot of really fucked up shit here at this point. We don't know what is gonna try to kill us at all anymore. Hell, the fog tried to murder us.
Yeah.
So you
We don't
should-
know what's going on here.
Kill first, ask questions later.
Hey, we
I
didn't
mean,
kill
they
the
did-
mud people.
I want to point out that I didn't kill anybody.
He kind of came up and was waving his stick in his face
He's been
in
casting
a
a spell
somewhat
on me.
aggressive manner.
He was clearly crazy. Did you
manic
not hear him
manner.
laugh? Just
Yeah.
walk around crazy people. You just don't look at them in the eye. Do you guys not have crazy people where you are from?
I typically
Normally
would
it's
have
fine.
killed them.
They also normally don't come up and wave sticks at you. They just yell and scream at you.
Uh-huh. Perhaps it's just because they didn't happen to have a stick in their hand at the time.
That is true.
Mm,
I'm just saying, all the other instances, you guys shown that you had people running up at you with axes, and you gave them meat, and they walked away.
yeah, but they look
Yeah,
scared.
That's why we
They didn't
made this
run
guy
at us,
fall
though.
asleep for a little bit. I was gonna give him food by stealing good berries from them.
Okay, let's be honest. If you did not call that out, Kane was lining up a kill shot.
Yes, he would have
He
been
was.
dead.
That's true.
And I don't regret it.
I'm just surprised. I don't think you guys were quite the people we initially thought you to be. You're catching me off guard.
Is this a common thing? Is crazy people waving sticks at people and animated sticks attacking?
look around you. They didn't attack you.
My shield says otherwise.
Where? Show me the mark upon your
I'll
shield.
point right where the thing attacked my shield.
There is literally no mark on your shield. It was.
It hit right here. I'll cast precipitation and highlight the area.
Damn.
Not fake the area. I'll just do a little circle around it.
So if a child runs up to you and pokes your shin, they
I'll
should die.
backhand him. Yes.
She just takes a couple steps back away from you.
Well,
Kane!
I
The
am-
bird also takes a couple steps away.
Going to Valakai.
that
And she just-
escalated.
Turns around and walks away.
I was just gonna walk.
I'm just gonna
off.
chase after Irene.
I actually, before following, I actually do ask for some good berries from them and for some help to move this poor guy out of the side of the road and maybe underneath the trees.
Right now, that's all good. Sure.
While Quain's talking to Theb, I'm going to lean down to him and lift up his lip and check his teeth,
His teeth are fucked up.
but they're not sharpened.
They are not weaponed. No. They are yellow and cracked and rotten.
I'll pull out my healer's
Chunks are
kit
missing, like,
and bandage his wounds.
okay.
And leave
Technically, there
some of
weren't
the-
any wounds, right?
Well, he
Like,
still
we didn't
smacked the
wound
shit
him.
out of him.
Yeah, it's still got.
Yeah.
You gave him a concussion.
Yeah, well, John did that. I didn't.
Oh, that's
I mean,
true.
you hit him way harder than I did.
Yeah, but I hit him non-lethally. I
So did
literally
I.
said I
It
give him
doesn't
non-lethal.
non-lethal. You're still hitting someone hard enough to knock them out. You are hurting them.
That's fine.
It's not like you're putting magic powder on him.
He'll live.
Yes. So I'll bandage his wounds. Tuck the healer's kit into his belt or whatever kind of pocket he has. Oh, he has pockets. Put it in his pockets and move on.
Giving him a healer's kit?
You don't see shit. You moved on already.
No, I'm out of character. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna eat it.
Oh.
Let's be real.
Could I have tried to pick up my arrows?
Yeah. I think we had talked about it before. Roll a d20 and
wrathful
10 or
spell time.
higher. You get them back.
Yep. Okay. I was
Double
thinking I just
digits
need-
get them
do I-
back.
Do
Single
I need to
digits
roll
they break.
multiple times?
I
roll 3D, like 4d20 or
would say
whatever.
yeah. Just roll multiple.
Okay, I'll go and look.
Okay.
And see how many times I attacked.
So anyway, the bird cannot move the guy off the middle of the road. So,
That was helping you.
oh, he never said anything.
Oh, am I
I think
fucking
he's-
thing?
I think he said
Not
no. You said it.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we were all talking over each other, like usual.
It's
Like me.
possible.
So he's moved over to the side of the road. He's got good berries. He's got a healer's kit.
He had some bandages.
He's got-
basically.
He's got crap teeth. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
And we continue.
You guys continue down the road. Irina is silent as she generally is, but walking with her arms crossed and her brows furrowed. The trees tower far above your guys' heads. They're getting closer and closer to the road. And they're large trees, so it's not long before they block out all but the barest hints of gray light shining through the canopy. The air here grows thick and heavy with the scent of moss and rotting leaves. And in the distance, you hear a raven's gurgling crow, followed by the sound of fluttering wings. Before long, it becomes clear that your presence in this dreary land hasn't gone unnoticed. This raven follows you for several minutes, but it keeps a respectful distance.
I'm gonna wave at it if I see it.
Eldritch
I'll
Blast.
just kind of look at it and just watch it for a minute.
Did you say
Yeah.
magic missile,
It's an
John?
Eldritch Blast. I thought Rua was going to blast it.
No! What?
How suspicious does it look?
It doesn't look suspicious.
Okay.
It's a crow following you.
Crow or a raven?
But you guys have already had a crow following you before
Oh,
that you
okay.
saved from
And a wolf.
the Strix.
A lot of wolves.
Yeah.
In fact, it does seem reminiscent of the crow that you guys brought to Madame Ava, or that followed you to Madame Ava.
Is this Strahd? Is this Strahd again?
You're just asking that in general?
Yeah.
More than likely.
Before long, another crow joins.
Ah.
And another. A group of 3.
Oh, hey, look, it's a murder.
Another group.
Or mine.
Another group.
Several murders.
And it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and soon hundreds of them are flying over you, landing in the branches ahead of you until you pass, taking to the air again. It's essentially a never-ending game of leapfrog.
Theb, give me a good berry.
Okay, I only have so many. I have like
Take one
fucking
and
80.
toss it behind us.
Are we able to see the town at all yet?
Not yet, no. The trees cover a lot of this
Okay.
area here.
When I toss the good berry behind us, do any of the birds even look at?
You guys pass by. When you're about 15, 20 feet away from it, one of the crows flies down, picks up the good berry, flies back up. It eats it. Rejoins the murder, playing the game of leapfrog.
Okay, so they're not ghosts, they're actual birds. Let's
Yeah.
just keep walking.
Eventually, a shift in the air seems to rattle the trees and push the fog into a swirling dance around your feet, sending a chill down your spine. In this brief moment, the murder scatters among thousands of caws, leaving the trees taking to the air, swirling around before reassembling.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that that Quaint has been feeling really guilty about hitting a guy, even though it was non-lethally, and getting sort of like told off by Irina. She doesn't notice any of this. She's sort of just like glumly walking and like her head down. So
She's pouting,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah,
Got it. Yeah.
like a little kid.
Yeah. It tracks. Um. You said you're walking around looking at the ground?
Well, no, my head is
Or like
just down.
following? Head
Yeah,
down. Okay. Well,
yeah.
as you guys are walking, with your head being down and kind of not paying attention to the crows, whereas everybody else is kind of watching them, you kind of notice something tucked in the ground in the mud.
Is it something small?
It is small. You see kind of like a red and blue bit sticking out along with a white piece. The colors of it stand out more so than the shape of it within the mud.
Well, in that case, Quaint will stop and crouch down and like dig around it a little bit to see if you can pull it out.
It doesn't take. It's not very hard. It's kind of just stuck in there a little more, as if someone had dropped it and then stepped on it. But you pull out of the mud a spinning top, similar in shape and size to a dreidel, bearing markings on each of its four faces.
I spin the spinning top on as flat a surface as possible.
Okay. Roll a 1d4 for me, please. You find as flat of a surface as possible. It spins for a little bit before it kind of like just stops because of the resistance of the dirt. And it lands on the ground. And the face that is staring up at you, it's not just a face of the dreidel, but it's a face face of the top, but a face carved into the top. and the one looking up at you has its lips peeled back and stretched over teeth in an eerily wide ear-to-ear grin. Its eyebrows up, small eyes and nose comparative to the large grin.
That's creepy. Can I not spin and look at the other 3 faces?
Yeah, of course. You rotate it over. The next face, the eyebrows are raged. The eyebrows are raised. There's large tears carved below the wide eyes, with the edges of the lips pulling down towards the bottom of the top that looks to be its chin, in a comically over exaggerated frown and pouting lip.
So we've got happy and sad. So I turn the other 2 over, or I look at the other ones.
The next one, this one has almost lidless, bloodshot eyes that are wide under downward furrowed brows. Sharp teeth poke out at angles from underneath the thinly stretched, snarling lips.
Okay, angry, and then the
This
last
last
one.
one is different than all other 3. There is no flesh upon the face. It's just an image of a skull.
Ha! Interesting. So, without telling the others, the bird pockets it.
Okay.
And then just keeps walking.
Got it. Um, you guys continue walking. The crows and ravens playing their game of leapfrog, still following you. Their caws causing a cacophony of noise. And eventually, the trees to the north break. Or the tree line itself breaks. And it becomes less dense, revealing a grassy field. The tall grasses sway in the chill air, and the field stretches until it reaches the shores of a dark, distant lake. Fog clings to the shoreline, and even from a distance, you can hear the faint sound of water lapping against the rock. At this moment, Irina stops in her tracks and freezes.
What's the problem?
Is she in the middle or in front of us, or is she behind us?
She was walking, she had left before you guys and purposefully didn't slow down. So unless someone like jogged or actively tried to get in front of her, she was walking in front of you guys.
I walked her.
Yes, with Rua next to her, beside her.
Okay.
Seems to be a problem.
I know that we need to go to Valakai, and I am not saying that we don't. I would just like to. I need to go look at the lake.
Is the lake rushing really fast? Oh, that's a river. Right, it's a lake.
Yeah, no, it's a lake. So you do hear like the water is like it's like gently lapping against the rocks, but the lake itself seems like crystal smooth.
Okay.
Is there a particular reason?
I haven't been over here before, but something it seems familiar to me. I can't quite place it.
You want to just go look at the lake?
Yes, please.
Is the murder crow still like flying above us?
Yeah, not directly above you, like a fucking cloud, but they're surrounded. They're all in the area. You guys are within eye shot of them.
Okay.
Did they stop following us at the tree line?
No,
Then?
they continued.
Okay. Not that I'm looking up, but just for
Yeah, I mean, some of them stopped and landed in the trees, but it wasn't long before or long after Irina had stopped, so it's like they just kind of settled down.
Okay. I'll walk ahead of Irina and just draw my bow and keep a lookout for anything.
Okay. Does anybody? You guys are all cool with Irina walking over towards Lit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You guys approach the lake, and the water here is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Once you get closer to the shore, before reaching the waterline, Irina freezes once again. I've seen this lake before. This is a lake that I see in my dreams. You know, the story I told you around the fire at Madame Ava's encampment. But I've never been here. I've never left Borovia. I've never came here with Ismark or my father. How am I seeing it?
Does your family have a history with magic?
No.
You don't think it may have to deal with your history, does it?
What do you mean, my history? I've never been here. I don't.
The prediction side, I don't know what happens to anyone with who is called the bride of Strahd. Maybe that affected it. Maybe it gave you some sort of power to see in the future.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, thank you for indulging me.
To get to out of character, other than there being a lake, did it tell us anything else?
Did she tell you guys anything else?
Yeah, in the story.
Let me. Let me go back to my notes. Order that. Sorry, just a moment. I'm just trying to find the story she told. Yes. The fuck? Where is my story? Yes. There was a low growl that echoed through the wind. and a beast had emerged from the fog. It was a wolf. Her father had screamed for her to run. She took off to the woods. The wolf followed. And running through the woods, she had gotten lost. And she couldn't hear her father calling for her. She saw shapes within the fog. She stepped forward, reaching a hand into the fog, and a wolf made out of mist leapt forth, its jaws open wide to devour her. And then everything had went black. Then she woke up in her own bed the next morning, not knowing how she got there or what became of the wolf.
Okay. My character's gonna keep an eye out or an ear out for any wolves.
Okay. All right. I'll say it's that moment on the lakeside, after Irina thanks you guys for indulging in her, and you turn to make your way back to the road to get to Valakai, who's now you can see a few buildings peeking over the tree line. You guys aren't far up. We'll go ahead and end the session there.
I thought you were gonna say suddenly a mist appears and die.
And a wolf steps out.
I was waiting. I was just waiting for something to come out the lake.
That's what I was waiting for.
It's a kraken.
Just suddenly a bunch of
Kraken.
wolves just show up.
Water wolves?
Said suddenly a bunch of wolves just
Yeah,
show up out
water
of the lake.
wolves? Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
aquatic wolves.
Are we level 10 now?
What?
No, you guys all die.
We lost XP because we attacked. We attacked an innocent man.
He wasn't innocent.
No, he was insane. So I think we were well within our
He waved
rights.
his stick at me.
Mm-hmm.
And he aggressed towards you in what we perceived as a threat with a bunch of stick monsters. That is already suspicious enough. I think that gave us enough right.